Saints, this is moordatlas.nl. It's a website held together by journalists who updates the public about the homicide cases that happens in the Netherlands. And since 2010, he has been reporting all the homicide cases of the Netherlands. Before that, it's mainly from Amsterdam. Now, from here you see the homicide case from the 16th of December 2016 all the way to the present one. Now, I'm not going through all these cases, there are way too many for me to cover them in a video. I just want you to look at the pictures if there's one available, because sometimes he doesn't have enough picture available of the victim. But okay, so let's go. Look at all those people. Young people, older people. You had professionals, you had people involved in the crime, people who just improved their lives. Some people just got married or they were happy to make a new step in life. Some were students. So the victims are quite diverse. Okay? Some were even babies. Just a few of them were baby cases. This is very traumatic. But in general, most of them were people in the late teens and older. Now, many of these cases did not receive media attention. Some did. Well, we can debate about why that's the case. But that's not why I'm making this video. Go 2020, 2021. Now, there are various categories. There's a fight, argument, family issues, fight with the neighbors, just a cold case, so they don't know what it is. A crime of passion. Often when someone is is, is lost his mind. You have again fights within the family, fights within the nuclear family, children, killing of a child, criminal assassination, killing of parents, killing of the partner, prostitution killings, psychiatric cases, a rape deal went wrong in the criminal world, a robbery went wrong, revenge, and there are many more labels. Now, why am I showing you this, Saints? Because there is one thing I've noticed, because I've been following this website for a while, and there's one thing I've noticed that I would say 90% of all these cases, and it's only the case from 2017 and on. Okay, but this counts for the majority of these homicide cases when it comes to the victims. There's one thing they all have in common, and that is that most of them did not see it coming. The fatal day overtook them by surprise. They were caught off guard. And I'm not here to bash on people, but I have to say it. Most of these people had no discernment. Remember what I said. No evil and no violence can unfold on the earth without warning signals. And in many cases, well, you have to understand Dutch, or you need to use Google Translate if you don't speak Dutch. When you look at these cases individually, and you go throughout two of them, in 90% of the cases, there were many red flags that something bad was about to happen. However, the people that ended up being killed, they did not notice the warning signals, or they didn't take the warning signals seriously. And look at this. They're gone. 2017 was a year that I began to publish my novels, and now I have many novels published. So from 2017 and onwards, I was booming in my career as a novelist. I was booming also in getting my academic degrees. I just overcame PTSD. also. So 2017 onwards has been an era of booming for me, and I'm still booming this day. Things keep working out for me. While I'm operating in the blessing, these people were taken out. Now, unless you're talking about little children or people in the early teens, these people had the option to look at the bigger picture and to serve Christ. Some of them were even older people who knew about Christ, but they preferred to serve the world for some weird reason. Now, I'm not blaming the victim here. They were taken out. That should not have happened. Absolutely not. However, as an adult or someone in your from your late teens and onwards, you have abilities, and you should use your abilities for your own advantage and to make the best decisions possible. Too many people out there, they don't pay attention to the context of the situation. When something goes wrong or they're upset or fed up, they just want relief, just want to be left alone, and they just break contact with people, or they cut people off, or they just make excuses, or whatever coping mechanism they use. They don't go to the root of the things that are afflicting them. And when you don't go to the root of stuff, well, you only have relief. But a thing that you're not delivered from will eventually haunt you and catch up with you. And when it catches up with you, it can turn fatal, as happened with these people. Now, I could not have prevented these people from being taken out. Why? Because these people had things coming after them, and they had a whole environment around them that also noticed warning signals but also didn't do anything. And that's another thing I'm warning you. If you are around people that don't pay attention to warning signals in their own lives, that they won't even consider informing you about warning signals they notice around you. A lot of people will allow bad things to happen to you because they're too lazy or too narcissistic to intervene. They just don't want to be bothered, just want to be left alone. So their ease of being left alone is more important than the safety of the community, which includes your safety. Well, it's sad that these people are gone. It's sad that these things will continue to happen until Christ returns. Just realize that no evil and no violence can unfold on the earth without warning signals. Pay attention to warning signals, and if you notice that someone has something haunting them, inform them and tell them that they need to repent and they need to go through deliverance. Don't offer relief to people that need to be delivered. Because if you offer relief, you'll be enabling the thing that's haunting them. They need to be delivered. Because if they only get relief, the thing that's haunting them will come back, often in worse forms. I've spoken about that before. So, I hope this video motivates you to surround yourself with people who are responsible towards you and towards the community. Not people who will just allow things to happen because they just want to be left alone. And yes, these people themselves, unfortunately, many of them had no discernment. They relied on their own understanding. They went around in cycles and they were taken out. I don't want you to be taken out, nor those around you. So, walk by faith, walk in the power, and always be alert. Be at peace.